yeah, sorry, don't mind me, I'm just going to drink my tea. Oh my god, it's so full. I don't really want to show you because I'm going to spill it. Sometimes I actually mix the two together and they make a... Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I just thought I'd start today's video off by giving you a bit of a skin update and just showing you how my skin is day to day. In the last video I felt like it might have taken you a while to realise how bad my skin actually was, and obviously the whole video was focused on, you know, improving my skin, and I'm sat there with a full face of makeup on, so I just wanted to be a bit more honest and real today and just kind of show you how it is day to day. But yeah, if you look from here, like, it doesn't look that bad, but obviously if I come in a lot closer, you can see just the normal kind of look. I'm going to be talking about the new products that I've been using and just how I've been getting on with them. And for the most exciting part, I'm going to be showing you how I cover my acne, how I hide all of this. So I'm going to be showing you two different looks. One's going to be a very lightweight natural look and the other one will be a much heavier nighttime going out sort of look. It's been about 2 weeks now since I filmed the last video. Obviously I told you guys that I would be updating you, so here I am. Sorry I haven't really uploaded much since then. I've just been so overwhelmed with uni, and that's something I actually talk about in my other videos. It's just me preparing, getting organised for uni, so if you're going to uni or if you're interested in anything like that, definitely go and have a look. So yeah, first of all, let's talk about just an update on my skin. So I have now been using the products for 2 weeks, and if I'm honest, I haven't noticed any drastic changes, although I do think that in general today anyway, my general complexion looks a lot better, that it is still active, but I definitely think it's calmed down. I'm going to talk a bit about the skincare and how I've got on with it. My skin routine is the same morning and night, which is actually really handy. Now that I've done it for 2 weeks, it's really easy to remember. So the first thing that I do is I just get some of the pre-cleansing oil, so I will be pretty brief. This is really great. I don't always use this every morning just because I don't know, my skin doesn't feel that dirty in the morning, and obviously it's not good to wash your skin all of the time, but this is an amazing makeup remover. And then I just go in with the Sebu Wash gel cleanser. This is great because you don't need to use that much, so I think it's going to last me for ages. And then afterwards, this is my least favourite stage, so I use the Sebu Ace oil. I don't know if you can see that, but it's covered in oil. Sebulac lotion, so I actually mix them together. Now some days if my skin is feeling really oily already, I actually won't use the oil because I just find that if I'm going to bed straight after, all of the oil just goes either all over my pillow or into my hair, and then it just feels really, really greasy. I'd prefer to have a moisturiser, so I might look into changing that. But I've also got the hydroxy acid Sebu Clear mask. This is really nice. It feels very, very smoothing on the skin and almost cooling, and I love the fact that you pop it on with the paintbrush. I just think that's really cool and kind of fun. So yeah, that is my skincare routine. It's not too complex. When I was reading the whole kind of manual, there was loads on there, but that's because some of the stuff I need to slowly bring into the routine. Otherwise, if I just use it all at once, my skin will kind of actually attack me. This video isn't sponsored at all, but if anyone is interested in the products that I use in today's video, then I'll definitely link everything down below. The reason why I love these products so much is because they're actually skincare makeup. So what that essentially means is it's feeding the skin, non-comedogenic, so it's not pore blocking, and yeah, you're just feeding your skin good stuff rather than putting loads of chemicals on. So firstly, I'm just going to start off with the light makeup look. So this is my day-to-day makeup. It's so easy to do. I absolutely love it. And for people who are just a bit lazy or don't particularly have bad skin, this is great. There are a few steps to this makeup look. Now, depending on how I'm feeling, if I still want a light makeup look but I want to cover my big spots, I will use my Jane Iredale Circle Delete Concealer. It's got 2 different skin tones. This is pretty broad. It also smells amazing because it's got cucumber extract in to brighten. You don't actually have to blend it in at all if you're going to go in with powder afterwards, because the powder just masks it completely. Some days, if I can't be bothered for this or my skin is slightly better, I will go straight ahead in with the powder. Oh my goodness, this stuff, it's amazing because it's so versatile. You know, you can literally have the tiniest amount on just without any foundation, without anything underneath, and it will just give you a bit more of warmth and an even colouring, or you can go ahead and build it up so it's almost like a foundation, or you can even just use it as a setting powder over your makeup. This is in the colour Latte, but obviously compared to my face it's a lot darker. You can take quite a dense brush if you want to. I usually find a bigger one helps just because it's a lot quicker. So I'm literally just patting in the pan and going ahead. So already you can start to see the colour that it's giving me, and it's almost blurring the skin. Okay, so there we have it. I'm going to stop there. Obviously you can still see my spots a bit, but I don't actually mind that. I still think it looks a lot better than it did before, but without looking too heavy. So after that, I'm then going to go in with my eyebrow pencil. This is actually just for Benefit. It's called Precisely My Brow. I love this. I think it's so amazing. I've actually just switched from the Anastasia Beverly Hills the pomade to this just because I think it mimics the brow hairs much more and looks a lot more natural. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just going to fill in a tiny bit more. I'm now just going to go ahead and do the other brow off camera. Okay, there we go. Both brows are done. And then after that, I am going to go in with my lip tint. Oh, this is so exciting. This is one of my favourite steps. I use the Jane Iredale Forever Red lip stain. Okay, and there you go. So that is what the lips look like. It's very subtle, but I just think it really makes a difference. And then for my last step, I'm going to be going in with the Jane Iredale Lemongrass Love Hydration Spray. So this particular spray, this is great for oily or acne prone skin. So it's great for hydration if your skin is feeling a little bit dry, or if you just want to get rid of that powdery matte look. It's also amazing for setting the makeup in place. Feels amazing as well. It smells really great. And there we have the finished natural makeup look. So obviously I just look a little bit more alive, and it literally takes about 10 minutes in the morning. So if you're in a rush, this is the perfect makeup to do. Or if you just don't really like wearing makeup, I think this would look amazing on anyone. What's it called on the TV where they have like a break, like a not an advert break? What do they call it?
I was going to say an intermission.
No.
Commercial break.
That's it. We're just going to take a quick commercial break because it's my mum's birthday tomorrow and my sister and I just need to get a few more presents. So I will be back in a tick. Hello, right, I'm back. So I know my hair has changed, the lighting might have changed and the camera angle, but we're just going to get on with it. Now I am going to be showing you the fuller coverage, heavier makeup look. Most of the makeup in this video is going to be from Jane Iredale. Like I said, it's not sponsored, sadly. Can't wait for the day. I'm going to start off by popping on some primer. So this is the Jane Iredale Smooth Affair for oily skin. They do another Smooth Affair for dry skin, but that's just what it looks like here. It is really, really good. And then I just kind of tend to focus on the areas of my face where I have the largest pores. So that's the T-zone area and then my nose, and then any excess I have I'll just kind of drag out into my skin. I just think if you're wearing quite a lot of foundation and you're going to be wearing it all day, or you're going to be in hot weather, it just kind of makes it stay on a bit better. Okay, now once I've done that, I'm then going to go ahead with my Circle Delete Concealer. Now I think this is designed primarily for under eyes, but because it's quite thick I just use it everywhere. So I'm just going to put a bit of the lighter, this one here, just going to pop that under my eyes. Again, like you don't need much of this, and I'm literally just patting it out. It can be pretty rough because obviously the foundation is going to cover it. that's fine. And then I'm going to go in with this shade here, just pop it on, and then just kind of drag it. So I just accidentally clicked time lapse. Once I put my concealer on my face, I'm then going to go ahead with my foundation. This is Beyond Matte, so although it says Beyond Matte, it's not overly matte. Like, you know how some foundations can kind of give you that completely opaque, is that the right word, kind of 2D look. Yeah, this is really good. These products are really great because you can double dip and it doesn't hold bacteria, whereas normal products would. Literally just going to bounce this onto the skin. Now you'll notice it's a very different, can you see how different that is? But that's fine, because it will eventually blend into my neck and the rest of my body. Okay, just feels completely different. So as you can see, it is really covering my skin. Obviously it's never going to get rid of the bumps completely, but it definitely, that concealer underneath has definitely helped. Oh my god, if you guys use beauty blenders, get one of these. It's a beauty blender case. They're waterproof and you literally just chuck it in there, and then when you put it in your makeup bag, it doesn't get, all your other products don't get covered in foundation. I'm just going to go in with my favourite product. Oh, it's up here. The powder that I used in the other makeup look. Again, just patting into the pan because I don't want it to be too heavy. Then I'm just going to go in with another Jane Iredale product. This is called the So Bronze Bronzer. I'm just kind of doing a 3 motion, trying to focus on like the really high points of my cheek. Just because obviously if you do it kind of under here, it can drag your face down a bit. Nose. Okay, and then once I have done that, I'm going to go in and contour my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Because it is very, what's the word? Pigmented, as you can see already. I tend to like try and blow off the product, if that makes sense. I'm going to go in with my blush. This is just the Milani Baked Blush. This is nice because it's got a subtle shine to it, but not too much so it doesn't highlight the spots. Just focus that on the apples of my cheeks and then drag. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my beautiful, where has it gone, highlighter. I've had this for ages. I should probably get a new one, but it still does the job. So this is just the Mary Lou Manizer. Just like this. I literally just dab it on because I don't want it to be too intense. Okay, and then I'm just going to do my brows off camera because obviously it's pretty self-explanatory and I don't want to bore you guys. That's probably the worst transition you've ever seen in your life. Okay, so just finished doing my brows. Again, just want to look still quite natural. And then once I have done that, I'm pretty much finished now. I'm just going to go in with one of my favourite lipsticks, the Maybelline New York Clay Crush. And lastly, I'm going to go back in with my setting spray. And there we have it, it's the finished makeup look. Now I know obviously as the light is going, you can't see it as well as the other makeup look, but that's the makeup there. It looks a lot darker this way around. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Obviously my full face makeup still isn't like full face, you know. Obviously there's this one little guy bothering us, but apart from him, yeah. My main tips for covering the skin, I'd say The shinier your skin is, the more the acne will show through. The more matte your skin is, the less it will. I think the concealer underneath the foundation is a really big step that makes a massive difference. And then obviously using quite a heavy buildable powder. Those are my top tips.